What's good, family? What's good, everybody? It's Mo, and welcome back to another episode of Stop and Refuel. And today we talking about the new year. We talking about the season of spring and what that means for you and me. So spring is really more than just, bright skies and sunshine and everything like that. It really is a month of change. It really is, I wouldn't say a month. It's a season of change. It's a season where we can, after all these months of cold and routine and stuff like that, where we get to now experience longer days and brighter mornings, and it invites us to shake off those things that were kind of keeping us stuck some way in the past, not knowing that the future is coming and stuff like that. So whether that's if we want to try new things or as simple as just having more time outside with the daylight and things like that, spring brings on this new year where you can see the fruits of your labor. Honestly, spring brings a lot of new growth, whether that's literally or figuratively, for real, because everywhere you look, you're gonna see, plants growing, you're gonna see the trees and flowers blossoming, you're gonna see things coming from under the soil and everything like that. And it reminds us that growth really happens in stages, and whether that stage is just this stage of the year or whatever it can be, it's all built off small habits that you added on to and everything like that. And that first habit is just really just planting that seed. And I gotta remind people sometimes, it takes more than just planting one seed to watch something grow. Because let's say you did plant that one seed and it wasn't the strongest seed in the family, it wasn't the strongest seed in the bunch, and it didn't do what it was supposed to do. If you plant a lot more seeds, you got a lot more chances and possibilities that can happen whenever it is time for it to, grow and sprout and all these different things. So remind yourself to plant more than just one seed, try different things, and hopefully through a combination of all those, you're going to see eventually a couple of those sprout and do what you wanted to do. So, take that inspiration of watching seeds grow, knowing that, hey, in the wintertime, they, stuck in this hard ground, you don't see no hope or anything like that until, time, takes its course and things do what they need to do. And now you get to actually see what's been there the whole time. And this brings a different kind of energy and light to our, environment, to our bodies, to our mental and everything like that. Just, having this more daylight, which is easier on the eyes, but it also is actually boosting our moods and our energy levels to making sure we can have enough energy to do the things that we need to do while the sun is out like this. And it actually boosts our energy and our moods and just helps make sure that we have a brighter energy to correlate with how we feeling outside too. Sometimes that energy can be drained too when you're going through the rainy seasons and parts of spring where you just getting that heavy rain and stuff like that. But you also knowing that you need that rain, you need that cleansing to go ahead and grow those seeds and water those seeds that are going to sprout eventually. So use this as a time to refresh, whether you cleaning your room, your car, your house, whatever you may be doing stuff for your mental health and eliminating those distractions or just decluttering your mind as well. Make sure you do that and use spring as a fresh season to validate that. As I like to say, it is like a new year. Use this to let go of old things that didn't serve you anymore. Use this as a time where you get to, get out of those cold habits and thoughts and stuff like that, or routines that can actually adapt and change now to work best for you in this time of year and carrying out before we have to, get back to the colder months again. So whether, you dropping off things on your to-do list, you deleting applications you've never used, you don't plan on using again and stuff like that. It's all the little small things that help make sure that you can continue and sustain this energy as you're going forward. Because moments of joy, spring just brings so many moments of joy. You got the birds chirping and singing, they out here doing verses and stuff like that, 8 bars, hooks, choruses, everything. They out here making full symphonies. You get to smell just the nature, the plants out here growing, the rain when it rains and stuff like that. And if you live in a city, that distinct asphalt and rain smell that I got a big, I say mostly hate relationship. I was gonna say love hate, but I don't really like it that much. But I do love the smell of rain and stuff. Shit, even the worms out here smiling and stuff. We got animals, you got nature. Everything is just kind of like babies being born, all kind of things. The spring just brings on a different type of energy that you can't replicate all the time and everything like that. And these small things and these moments of joy can be the small things that make us smile, catch us off guard, and just brighten our moods while we're already in a brightened, environment as well. And noticing that one moment today can feel like some, spring magic, So what does this mean for you and me, basically? Well, spring is our yearly, reminder that life keeps moving forward and that growth does happen in stages. But so can you. You can always move forward with life, no matter what season you feel like you're in. You feel like you're in a season that's got you stuck, that got you cold, that got you depressed, that got you all these different types of feelings. Know that there's another season that can have you feeling a completely different way. Another season where the days look different, where the nights look different, where they feel different, where the energy, where the vibe is different. And knowing that too can come from you, and you are deserving of this type of stuff as well. So take one kind of small spring action or a step to help you, plant a seed, literally or metaphorically. And I mean plant a lot of seeds in your mind, on your body, everywhere that you can to help, grow yourself as these seasons and as these times do change and everything like that. So whether you cleaning out a corner of your room, whether you decluttering your brain, whether you just taking a longer walks outside to enjoy nature and everything like that, let's use this season as a season to be a fresh start, a permission slip to breathe life a little bit easier, and start something new. So what is one spring moment that you feel like you're going to incorporate either this week or this month to help you go along with spring? And if you can, please go ahead and drop those down in the comments. And that's everything for today's video. So I appreciate y'all. And until next time, happy spring.